Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Traffic Whack-A-Mole. Not my observation, somebody else's, but dear me, they were bang on. Okay, what's happening in today's episode of Cities Skylines is this area here we are going to do exciting things with. So you've got some perspective of where I'm talking about. We're out near our enormous industrial area and more housing and this new kind of commercial district. And of course, the giant wall of garbage trucks. I'll have a look around at the stuff we did last time in a bit to see if that's actually turned out any positive results. But right now what we've got is this gigantic queue of traffic coming from the kind of housing area here, and this row of offices that I've just built in order to provide some housing, some jobs for these chaps. However, what I have omitted to do is give them a way of getting home. So I'm going to turn this one-way section I've got here, I think I'm going to make it two-way. Unless it already is. It already is! Or it already is there, but it's not here. Right, okay. So, what's worth doing in these situations is pausing the game first, because otherwise you are likely to cause buildings to disappear. Yes, I know I removed one more than I really needed to there, but I wanted to make sure that I'd got everything here two-wayed. Okay, right, good. So that's given them the ability to get home again afterwards. The downside to that is because this section is also one way, it means that all of this traffic coming up here is going to, I need a smaller cursor, is going to come up on this left-hand side of the road here, obviously, because we're driving correctly. And then when it hits this junction, it's going to swerve across onto the other side to join this queue. Because, that's what people do when they're complete idiots. Now, one wonders whether there is a slip road possibility here. One also wonders where this traffic is actually going. Let's have a quick look where this traffic's actually going. Yeah, I know, we're 2 minutes in and already I have become distracted by traffic. Oh, okay, they're not going that way. So we've got some going down... No, that's mostly this lot. Where are you chaps going? You'll do. You're going to a new commercial centre. Oh, well, don't you have the easy commute? Nice work. Go to work, that man. Alright, let's take this truck. Box truck delivering over here. Okay, right, fine. There's not a lot I can do about that. They've chosen this route as it's simply the easiest to use. Now, is this one... This looks like a typical one-way section that I would have built. For no good reason. Actually, no one can come off in the opposite direction, so that only ever needs to be one way. But what I think might be helpful is if I expand this road, and then maybe two-way a short section of that. Hey, you know what? I'm going to try it. Okay, so we put that like that, and then a quick bit of demolition there, and a bosh. Okay, now, if we're lucky, that will ease some of this queue, because some of them will kind of go, oh, I can get to my house quicker without having to go through all these traffic lights, or my job, as it's more likely to be, by zipping down this road. So far, however, no. Come on, people. You know it makes sense. See, the one thing I don't know is at what point does a vehicle recalculate its route? I'd be all over, Waze would be popping up right now and saying like, hey friend, you know there's a better way you can go here. Give me the banding box. There we go, let's put some more work in here. Okay, excellent. Well, they either will or they won't. I'll make use of that bit of road at some point anyway. Okay, so here's the question, right? Okay, so we're going to create traffic hell, because this is largely going to be residential. As you can also see, there is big demand for jobs at the moment, and that is undoubtedly being fueled by the fact that we've had good growth lately in housing. So let's Oh, you know what this is making me miss? This is making me miss Sim City 4, where if you were to lay out a massive great zone, it would automatically build the roads for you. And it was completely... No, that's overkill. You don't need anything that big. Give me something tiddly. There you go, like that. Also, let's make it bendy. For bendy is trendy. There we go. Okay, I might do something clever with those. Then again, I might not. Okay, right, actually, yeah, I will do something clever with those. Let's slip road all of these onto the highway when they're done. You never know, it might kill two birds with one stone. Then again, it might not. Do I want to also slip road off? It's gonna create mayhem. You don't know that, right? I am, however, prepared to bet on it. Let's try it. Let's see if it does create mayhem. We'll slip road off at each one to see if the choice means that people take an appropriate route. I'm betting not, but you know, these things are worth trying. Let's. What else shall I do here? Should we do something just to make traffic even worse? Well, you seem to be poised to do so, don't you? Alright, not that one. Let's take it off this middle one here. Let's just go as far as there. I'm not going to completely saturate this area. Partly because well, you know, it's always tempting to try and just squeeze in as much as humanly possible to every area that you create. But honestly, I think the future lies in not doing that. Anyway, we'll see. We will see soon enough. Smash that in there. Bit of this. Have some colours. Right, okay, let's make sure they've got water. Mostly. Well, mostly is not yes, is it? Alright, let's take another... No, let's take you out further. Like that. And then... welcome to Just Don't Care Piping. And let's link you on that as well. Okay. Alright, well, okay. Well, we'll see how that bit pans out. Something will happen. Right, meanwhile, back to what I said I was going to do. We're going to make this full of houses. We've built offices recently. These can all handle significantly more people than they are at the moment. Anybody using this bit yet? I didn't think you would be, but who knows? Traffic hasn't really built up on here yet, but it will. Especially if I actually give this new area away onto this hexagon. Okay, well, let's. You know, worse things have been done in the name of traffic management in the past. So let's. Anywhere at all? Anywhere? Interested? Tempted? You? No? Let's try not using the wiggly road and see if that makes it happier. No? Alright, well, let's try it from somewhere else. No, let's try it from further up. No? Seriously? Looks like it should. Just because it looks like it should doesn't mean that it will. Alright, well, let's try something unusual. Give me the wiggly again. And then bend it around like that. And then let's... oh, go on, you know you want to. Oh, that was it. That's what we want. No, that's underneath. Damn. Go on, you know, you wanna connect to some bit of this here somewhere, surely. Alright, let's you know, I think there's some value in the theory. That worked. Oh, okay, cool. Right, yeah. Let's do that, and then yeah, like that. There you go. Let's see what that does. So that's offered people an alternate way onto the old hexagon there. Obviously, I don't expect any of these chaps to be blindingly interested right now, but yeah, that could cause chaos. Right. Okay. What am I actually going to do? Smaller roads. There's no purpose to me using larger roads anymore. What do you mean anymore? You're not going to use them ever again? No, I'm definitely going to use them again, but it's not necessary at the moment to. Yeah, I know. I've used a quaint little tree-lined kind of road deal here. Oh yeah, two-way traffic. It'll never catch on. Right, largish roads. That's nice. And then in between those, we'll put smallish roads. And I am going to pack this one absolutely solid. Because I'm a complete masochist. And obviously, because this is a new housing area, we're going to need a full suite of services. We're going to need schools, we're going to need doctors, we're going to need schools, you know, doctors, fire engines, police people. What else? Death services, you know, they're all important. And I hope everybody living here has no desire to leave quickly, because they won't be able to. It is going to be bedlam. The commute getting out of here in the morning is going to be hell on toast. Right, let's run a quick slip road off here. Since this is all one way, that might help this section of road not become, you know, the worst place on the planet. I stress might. Do I want to make this middle lane the worst thing the world has ever seen? Yes, indeed I do. Okay. No, actually, we'll do every other. And we'll make the opposing side equally half the worst thing the world has ever seen. Steady on. Yep. Good luck finding your friend's house who lives down here. Give me Mr. Wiggles, please. That'll do it. Tasty. Oh. Yes. Handsome. Okay, so this is, you know, this is not a completely revolutionary design at all. It's pretty standard stuff, but it's built using the best practice I know how. At the moment, what I haven't got yet is anything better. I haven't got a superior methodology yet. We will have, but at the moment, these are lovely. This is the kind of place people are going to absolutely love to live, but hate getting to. All right, then let's make it gorgeous. So we'll give them a fire department in the middle. No, is that reaching far enough? This end is going to have to be it for optimum coverage. Okay, fire department. Right, and while we're at it, police department. Yep, and while we're at it, clinic. Right, we've stuck them all next to each other. That'll cause a traffic jam. Perfect. Let's put some hearsing. People love hearses. Heck, Ecto 1 was a hearse. Yeah, let's put it in there. And What's this over here? Is this that? That's that. What zone are you? You are yellow. Ah, right, smashing. In which case, I can stick an incinerator out here, and you're not going to be too aggro about. You're happy about the incinerator. You people are nuts. All right, fine. What else do they need? They need some school. They need a school. Oh, you don't want 2 schools. That's excessive, surely. Clearly, 2 schools is going to be preferable. All right, fine. I mean, you know, this area is probably going to support, yeah, well, up to and maybe beyond 10,000 people. So it does make sense to give them what they want. Should we put a high school here as well? Why the hell not? I know that was me putting a momentary glance there on the what's this doing to my budget? Right, there we go. Bit of schooling. What else should we do? Let's do some transport. Let's put a bus link in here somewhere. Okay, there's no actual bus station, bus depot for miles, but they can send one out and be happy about it. Let's go as far as there. Because that's kind of in the middle. I'll make you point to point, and we'll do another one here, and we'll send you over to somewhere with a metro station. Not that this is practical particularly, but anybody it takes off the road is a friend of mine. Anything else I want to add while we're still just spending money without a care in the world? Let's put a metro station on that takes them over the other side. In fact, I'll do better. I'll go one better than that, and I'll take them to the station. Yeah, sure. Go on, right there. Perfect. And then there we go. This is a handy looking interchange. The space is already occupied. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Can we just slip in? There we go. Lovely. Right, and then we'll add a quick route, and that route will look something like that. All right. Okay. Good. Actually, let's have one more. Create a new line from there out to over here. And back again. Alright, so I've put a little bit of traffic mitigation. I've got all the services in place. Now, all that is needed is zone it. Get zoning. Zone one time. Zonesville. Activate the Zonatron. I'm just saying words now. It doesn't mean anything. Let's fill the last of that in with a little bit of light blue, and then let's bash all this out. Yeah, there we go. Come, my friends, move into the glorious new future that you have to embrace and deal with. Let's light blue down here, largely because it gives people some nearby services insofar as kind of shops and what have you are concerned. Also, it means that this workforce around here is going to be fairly close to the shops. And finally, as an additional benefit, it acts as something of a minor noise buffer to the freeway that's running there. Right, okay, then this last section we will also turn into a residential hellhole. You know what? I'm gonna make those offices. There you go. Have some offices. There we go. All right, smashing. Right, so they're all complaining about power because, as usual, they've built in such a way that they're nowhere near the edge of the sector, so they're miles away from the grid. Thanks for nothing, lads. Good work, solid effort. I realise that landscape was cheaper, but you're all idiots. Okay, I want this to, you know, suddenly spring into life and there be gloriousness and champagne and tulips or something. Alright, okay, so, well, we've got people moving in. That's good. They don't care too much about power. More fool there. Oh, I was going to give them a park. Let's, what have we got in the way of really sexy parks? Japanese garden. Sure, yeah, let's, if I put it down here, it will raise the land value of the bit that I actually want them to build on first. There you go. Have some of that. And then let's give you something a little bit more, a dog park. No. A Paradox Plaza. Okay, yeah, let's put one of those up here. In fact, we'll go, blimey, Paradox Plaza gets you a big area of influence. More so than your Japanese garden. Alright, smashing. I've not looked at this recently. What have we got going on here? Some statues. Nice. Very nice. Okay, what else we got? The Fountain of Life and Death. Cheerful. What are you? The Mall of Moderate... Oh, I've got to get one of those. How big is that? Oh, it's not as big as you'd hope. I want something that's, you know, uses up half the city. What are you? High Interest Tower. Oh, okay, right. Okay, I want one of those, and I'm gonna put it near my next big, my next big office district, which I actually haven't got yet. I've got a kind of office district kind of a deal, but not a big one yet. What else we got? Stadium. Oh, that's fun. All right, I'll put that somewhere interesting. It's tough to know where to put these things. Presumably you'd put them somewhere where you actually want a bit of growth or where you've got dedicated resources. Ah, right, we're now connected up to the point that that enough people have decided to move in. And we've got yellow demand. Now, I would like to see, because this is demand for industry or offices, but it's not going to give you a clue as to which, because the folk who will quite happily work in a factory are not the same as the ones who will quite happily work in an office. You did not see all of the steel workers who were put out of work in the 80s suddenly go, oh no, it's okay, I shall go and work in an office. It's not that they're incapable of doing so, it's just that they would have to reskill in order to do so. My point being, the two are not mutually interchangeable. There you go. I ought to also do more with trains, shouldn't I? Oh, I could do something really amazing with trains. Oh, that's a big project. I love it. Alright, we'll think about that later. I'm never going to mention that out loud. I'll see if I can remember it. Wall of garbage trucks has dissipated. Yeah, I know, I paused mid-digression to digress. This is still rubbish. Anybody using my slip road? Occasional traffic is using the slip road. Well, that's something. Okay, that helped. What about this new section over here? Anybody using their brain and coming this way instead? Anybody at all? You could have done. You see, you with your hot dog on your roof should have come down here. It's quicker. Nope, that's still a big seething morass of pain, misery and cheerlessness. Still, the good news is this bit's growing quite nicely. But at the moment it very much looks like people are moving out from other areas of town to come and settle here. That's not really what I had in mind. Let's flood this area. No, let's not just do it willy-nilly. You want to put a road connection of some kind. You want to put another roundabout in there. Okay, maybe I'll do that next time, if I can remember. Thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please leave a like, subscribe if you've not done so already, and we'll be back next time with more of the same as we gradually take over the entire landscape. You know, it's coming on. I think I'm going to fill out this area next, maybe this area as well, and then we'll turn our attention to this whole segment down here. So tune in. It's bound to be laughs and fun and you and me and the internet. Thanks for watching. I've been Colonel Ed. Cheerio.